Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. Today we are going to take you on a tour of this 2018 Porsche Macan S. Now let's settle the debate. Is it Porsche or Porsche? For me, I still say Porsche, but I know a lot of people will say Porsche. I'll let you decide. You can leave a comment below, but I don't know. I'm going to say it's a Porsche, but this is a 18 Porsche Macan S. It is a one-owner vehicle, no accident history, in fantastic condition, and that's exactly what we're here to do today, is to show you the condition of this vehicle in case you are considering buying this Macan from us here at Clarington Kia. So what is underneath the hood of this fantastic engineered German vehicle is a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine connected to a PDK transmission, or otherwise known as a dual clutch transmission. This is absolutely fantastic and super fun to drive. This is not the huge big V6 engine. This is going to be very, very conservative on fuel, so that way, you know, you're not breaking the bank. And let's face it, you're not breaking the bank on this Macan because this is a 2018, has just over 180,000 kilometers. And as you do this tour, you're going to see it's in fantastic shape. Now, you won't have to pause or zoom in or have eagle eye vision. I will show you any dings, dents, scratches that we find on the Macan, so that way you know exactly what you're looking at from us here at Clarington Kia. Now, taking a look here, we've got 18-inch alloy wheels. Now, part of the package on this Porsche is to have the color crests in the center cap there. That is an option from Porsche. That is now on this vehicle as well. So, I mean, just looks a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. Speaking of nice, how about the color? This is like a graphite gunmetal gray, looks absolutely fantastic. And as we're here at the side profile of the Macan, you can see this is a compact SUV, really sporty design, very different from the Cayenne. The Cayenne is a bigger SUV. The Macan is by far so much more fun to drive. And I've driven both at length, and this is by far a lot more fun to drive than a Cayenne. But if you need a bigger vehicle, then I guess you have to go with the Cayenne. Now, as I was walking by, I noticed just a small, very small dimple right there. I mean, it is very small, but it just caught my eye, so I wanted to point that out to you, okay? Now, as we come around the back, we have these fantastic looking LED taillights on the rear. They look just fantastic. At night, they're super bright, light up nice and clean. You can see here, nice full shot of the back with the tailgate. We have the Porsche logo there, the Macan down below, and then we've got the dual exhaust tip down here. Now, as far as packages on this Macan, we do have the Premium Plus package, which we'll get into in just a minute. But I want to open up the tailgate here. This is the cool key. I love Porsche keys, so it's in the design of the vehicle. Very cool. Let's open this up. Oh, you're supposed to power open. Go for it. Power open. Well, I guess it just popped the trunk for me, but you'll see it is a power opening trunk. Not sure why it didn't work for us there. Maybe because I popped it from the key with the car running. I don't know. If you know Porsche, let me know down below. Big trunk space on the Macan, as you can see here. Lots of luggage room. We do have a 40-20-40 split seat, so that middle seat there can go down just itself. In case you got skis, snowboards, or what have you that you want to put into the vehicle. Underneath here, we have the original Porsche mats still in the bag. It does have rubber Porsche mats in the car right now that you see when we hop into it there. And we still have the cargo cover here too, which is a nice little treat. Not often that we get that still with the vehicle. Let's close up the tailgate. You can see it is working. I just guess when you pop it from the key fob, it doesn't want to work. Now, coming around to the passenger side, I know I saw a little door ding here, which I'll point out to you in just one second. Gas tank is on the passenger side for Porsche as well. Now, the door ding is right here. So there's a little one right here. Hard to tell. And you're looking, is that a paint that's broken? It's not, it's just scuffed. So a little polish there will remove that. But small little door ding there, not a big deal. LED turn signals in the mirrors there. And then as we come around to the front, we've got xenon headlights. Great looking headlight design. And then we've got the driving lights down below. I'll take a step back so you can have a look. Great looking front end on the vehicle. There are a couple stone chips, and I guess you can kind of spec that with 180,000 kilometers. Nothing too crazy, right? Maybe there and there's arguably the biggest ones out of all of them, but a couple little stone chips on the hood. Other than that, very, very clean. And I'm just gonna look at that. I love that. I'm such a big Porsche fan, so this to me is extra special to have it here. Just the detail on the logo, oh, so clean. Okay, sorry, a little bit of a fanboy there. Okay, let's go take a look on the inside of the car. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did make a cheat sheet for this. I don't often have to do this, but I'm not 100% familiar with the Macan, so I made a cheat sheet. I just want to see, did I miss anything here? Not really a whole lot. No. Okay, cool. We're good. Back seats. So I moved that driver's seat and passenger seat all the way back to show you what it's like with legroom in the worst case scenario if you're a very tall driver. But you would have to be very tall. That seat in the front is very, very adjustable. So still lots of room back here. You can see this is like a chocolate brown interior. It's really quite nice, especially on the gunmetal gray exterior, but it's a really, really nice shade here. We've got the Porsche floor mats down below. And then we've got rear heated seats here. You can see that. Temperature control and 2 USB ports down there as well. And then we have a center armrest for back passengers. And have a look up, because we do have that nice, beautiful panoramic sunroof that goes all the way to the rear. And that is part of the Premium Plus package. And then last but not least, before I forget, it does have a Bose stereo as well. So really fantastic audio system in the Macan S with the Premium package. Opening up the front, again, you can see that nice panoramic sunroof. These seats are in fantastic condition. There's no rips, tears, stains, or burns anywhere on these seats. And it is a non-smoking vehicle for sure. Now we've got, excuse me, I believe this is an 14-way power adjustable driver's seat. But you also have the same adjustments on the passenger seat as well. So that passenger seat has the power adjustments as well as it has memory seating on the passenger side. This is only the stuff you get with this luxury German market. And you can see it here. I'm gonna zoom in. So you've got the memory seating for the passenger and for the driver right there. Isn't that neat? So that's really, really nice. I know that some wives or husbands or what have you are really gonna appreciate that. Now let's zoom in here. We've got our automatic headlights. I'll flip those back on for you. And if you're new to Porsche, this is the ignition. Ignition is on the left-hand side of the Porsche. If you wanna know why it's on the left-hand side, it goes back to their racing heritage history, where they used to race those, they look kind of like F1 cars, open cockpit concept cars. It was the idea is you could run, jump into the car, start the car with your left hand while putting the car in gear with your right hand. And it was just to save that much more time when you were starting a race. So that's a little Porsche engineering history, or heritage history, if you would, on the Porsche vehicles, which is fantastic. And you notice I go from Porsche to Porsche. I guess I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to that debate, whether it's Porsche or Porsche. So yeah. I'm just trying to see here why. Let's have a look. Where do we? Oh, there we go. It just went into sleep mode. I was like, why is this screen off? So now that we're here, we've got, excuse me, this fantastic sports steering wheel with the colored Porsche crest on the center here. We've got our volume control, our radio controls, and our controls for the digital dash all on here. And then part of that PDK transmission is you do have the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel here, so you can go through the gears manually. And I would arguably say on a lot of cars, that's kind of nonsense. But of course, on a Porsche with that dual clutch transmission, this is a fantastic tool to have at your disposal, because this is the sportier of the two SUVs. This is a lot of fun to drive. You will probably want to go through the gears manually every now and then when you're having a little bit of fun. Now let's look at the center gauges here. I love the Porsche center gauge, always the tachometer right in the middle, just big and in your face. I love it. And then we have the speedometer on the left-hand side. You can see 180,016 kilometers. And I'll remind you, this is a one-owner vehicle, no accident history, just in fantastic condition. And then on the right side here, you can see the navigation system. You can go through and change that to be whatever you like to show there, right? You can kind of go through all these kind of things, like even the radio station, all that's there. But I like the navigation screen. I think that looks really sharp. And then up top in the center, we have the chrono gauge there too. So that's your analog clock, very kind of Porsche heritage there as well. Looking down here, we have our touchscreen system. Now you can see we've got navigation on board, so we can go to our map just by clicking here. We've got the Bose stereo, so if you want to listen to some digital music, you can go to media, or you can go to source and choose AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, Bluetooth, whatever you'd like. I'll go back to FM there. And then we have our touchscreen controls and our regular tactile controls here as well. And then this is where it gets kind of cool. Look at this. For some of you youngins, you won't even know what that is, but that's a CD player. You can put a CD in there. Let's see if there's one in there already. Did they forget to take it out? No. So oftentimes we'll find a CD in there. It's always a relic too, because CDs are pretty old school now. Now we've got the dual zone climate control, and I apologize, you probably can't see it there because there we go. So you've got the climate control settings here for the driver, and that kind of continues down here for where you want the air to blow. And then we have the heated and cooled seats. So heated seats, cooled seats, as far as the driver and passenger up front. And then we have sport mode, which, let's be honest, here in a Porsche, that's legit sport mode. Some other cars, maybe not so much. We have the electronic parking brake, and a nice little touch here, the Macan kind of embossed in that nice polished aluminum piece there. And then down on here is the passenger side controls as well. We have the off-road control, the lane keeping assist and lane departure warning button as well. And then if we put it into reverse, you'll get a nice clear rear view camera like you would expect. There we are. And then you have front and rear parking sensors too. So as you back up towards things, it'll beep at you so that way you don't go bumping that pretty rear bumper. Just giving you a nice little look around. And then up top, we have our sunroof controls, our interior lighting controls. And then look at this rear view mirror on the Macan. Porsche always has a very interesting shape for their mirrors. So the rear view mirror and then the side view mirrors, very sporty, very aerodynamic. And you'll see there the blind spot warning system in the side of the mirror. But yeah, a couple little things to pay attention to if you're first time looking at Porsche. Is like I say, that clock there, the left-hand key signal, the mirrors, everything is really designed with purpose and very, very unique to Porsche only, which is fantastic. So as I said, this is a 2018 Porsche Macan S with the Premium Plus package, a one-owner vehicle, no accident history, and as you can see, it is in fantastic shape. If you are looking to get into the luxury sport German market, there's no better way to do it than with a nice quality used Porsche like this. We would be happy to help you out to purchase this vehicle or anything else we have here, but this Porsche is really special. I think you're gonna love it. So congrats to whoever picks this up. But if you have any questions, please reach out to our team via online at claringtonkia.ca or in store. But either way, it's your experience your way at Clarington Kia. We're just here, happy, ready, and waiting to help you out purchase this fantastic Porsche Macan. See you soon.